Is Michael Saylor cooked, and is this Bitcoin crash going to send us into a doom spiral? Let's take a look at what exactly is going on with Bitcoin, why this price range is extremely important for strategy and Michael Saylor, and why this is actually a very interesting time in Bitcoin and crypto history. Welcome back to the channel. Holy smokes, guys, this has been a little shocking, right? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect us to go down all the way to the 70s again, let alone $76,000. I remember, a couple months ago when everyone was saying that Bitcoin would never go below 100K, and then it was like, well, never go below 90K, and then it was, we'll never go below 80K, and long and behold, we're here at $77,000. Let's take a look at what exactly is going on. A couple different things I want to touch on in today's video. Now, welcome back to the channel. It's Bitcoin to 1 million. I make daily Bitcoin videos. If you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe down below, because that's what you should be doing. Now, Bitcoin, it is currently down 23% in the past year, ladies and gentlemen. In the past month, down 12.5%. Now, it doesn't really make sense as to why Bitcoin's crashing. I don't think there's been a normal like one big cause, but guys, MicroStrategy's Bitcoin position officially turns red as Bitcoin falls below $76,000. Now, what does this really mean? So first off, guys, Strategy, by no means are they going to get leverage called. I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think it's possible for that to happen, but their red position now indicates a couple different things. First off, now a lot of investors and a lot of the suits are going to look at Saylor and go, okay, what is Saylor going to do on Monday? Because listen, if Saylor doesn't announce a massive Bitcoin buy, that's going to show a couple different things. Although they might not be true, that's going to indicate that one, Saylor isn't as confident anymore and doesn't have the bags ready to go ahead and deploy more capital. And two, it's also going to basically to show the markets that, hey, you know what, like, Saylor's not going to be here to save the markets every single time, and he shouldn't be. Bitcoin should never be dependent on one single entity or person. So with that being said, at 76, yes, Saylor's now in the red, which sucks, but the Saylor basically, a lot of people are going to look to Saylor to basically instill hope into them, which it sucks, right? Because that's not what Bitcoin's about. Bitcoin's not about, this guy bought, so I'm going to buy too. I do hope that Saylor buys more Bitcoin just for the sake of sentiment, and I understand how market psychology works. I can't fucking speak English today. But guys, realistically, it's been insane. $2.5 billion worth of levered longs have been liquidated in crypto over the past 24 hours. This makes today the largest liquidation event in crypto history. I mean, this is stuff that we haven't really seen before, okay? And I mean, Saylor did tweet this, built for the long run, which I thought was pretty funny because it's like, holy smokes. Wow, this is funny. He shed his pants. Anyways, moving forward, so Bitcoin falls under $80,000 for the first time in 9 months. And when I saw this, I was a little curious. So if we take a look at the 1 year Bitcoin chart, I wish I could take off all this extra like garbage that's on here right now. But anyways, the 1 year Bitcoin chart, we could see, right, when they went to 76, like it was like, yeah, around April, so April 8th, when this happened, within a month and a half, Bitcoin shot up right here to about $111,000, right? So we can see April 8th, and then May 22nd, we saw Bitcoin basically just more or less go crazy, right? So with that being said, am I saying that's going to happen again? No, but what I'm saying is look at the charts and understand that, guys, there is so much money that is still moving in the markets that Bitcoin can literally, boom, just like that, go crazy, okay? And I also want to highlight the fact that, yes, Bitcoin did go crazy that time, right? But I want to show you guys, when Bitcoin did actually go down to $76,000 here, it crashed from about 103, 106, right? So there were multiple crashes that happened, not as steep as 125 to 76, but this obviously looks like a more brutal downtrend, right? Going from 125 to 76, that's some pretty, it's like $50,000, right? So obviously it hurts, right? Now, this is also what really kind of blew my mind yesterday. So gold's market cap plunged $5 trillion in 48 hours. That's 3x the total Bitcoin market cap. So when you see that much money is able to just be, boom, evaporated out of an asset, it makes you think, like, how much money really is out there, right? Because we already know, one, money's fake. It gets printed all the time. It's kind of, it just consistently gets devalued as the years goes on. And it's like, okay, if you realize that 3x the Bitcoin market cap can just be evaporated in 48 hours, how much of that money can go into Bitcoin, right? That's just a way of thinking, right? Now, same thing with silver, right? Silver is down 33% yesterday, and it's on track to have its worst day ever in history. $2.4 trillion of silver was wiped out today when Bitcoin's entire market cap is $1.5 trillion. So again, things that just make you go, right? Like all this money in the markets, I am still very bullish on Bitcoin. I do still think Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million. To me personally, this doesn't really change anything other than the fact that you're now able to buy Bitcoin for cheap. I haven't bought any more Bitcoin just yet. I am going to be considering it. It really just depends. Okay. Now, with that being said, guys, final thing for today is some random news that I want to include in today's video. Tennessee State Rep Jody Barrett is introducing a bill to create a Tennessee Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. Guys, Bitcoin is still going to go to $1 million. This is just a flash crash. This too shall pass. When in doubt, zoom out. Everything that goes down must go up. Words of wisdom. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.